Welcome guys back to another video. In this video I'm going to show you how to be good at COD Zombies and pretty much COD Zombies in general pretty much. Anyway, I'll get right into the video right now. So the first thing you have to do is pretty much spawn. Wait, what? Wait. Jump to start. There we go. So pretty much COD Zombies is a pretty big game, pretty much, not game, but like game mode in Call of Duty. So, to be good at it, there's going to be several different things you gotta know of. First thing I want to talk about is training. Training is can be kind of hard to some people. Wait, let's go to me. Where's me at? There I am. Okay. Anyway. To be good at training is pretty much just going in a circle, going where the zombies will get you, but don't make them try to touch you. Just keep on trying to walk, keep on walking, or sometimes run, depending on what you want to do. So you could do it in a big or small place. Most of the time you have to do big when you start it. So the next thing you gotta know is pretty much just trying to not let the zombies touch you. Like right here, I think the zombies kill me, and I die because I didn't know that they started the generator, and this is a really small place. Like, I'm training right now, and you gotta try to make the zombies just keep on walking pretty much. And when you think, let's just say you're going around in a train right now, and let's just say that zombies is pretty much, there's another zombies in your path. So the thing you have to do is pretty much you can go around the zombie, or try to make the zombie a little bit touchy, but it still fails. It will stop to try to get you, but then just try to go around it. Or if you are really in that bad situation, if there's some walls on the side of you, but there is still a way for you to go behind, try to get around behind. So okay. Pretty much there's a circle right here. You're going around it. There's a zombie right there, and then you can go back and then they collide. So that's kind of how it works. And, zombies is not easy. Getting to high rounds is not easy. When I first started off, I started to just get to round 10s, pretty much how everyone else started, and then I made my way to 19, and about 4 months later, by myself. I was by myself for a long time. Like, you first gotta learn how to play zombies by yourself. That's gonna be pretty much just strictly what you pretty much have to do. If you want to get a world record, it's gonna be hard on multiplayer because you gotta rely on the two of you to try to get to that high round. So, right now my friends were freaking out because I got 6,000 points in the starting room. This, I should really make a video out of how to get 6,000 points on round 5 multiplayer. This was easy, so this was on easy, so, it was different. Another thing I want to talk about is perks. Perks is really big in the game. You see them in logos on Xbox, you see them pretty much everywhere, in the map too. So, perks are very important, mostly Juggernaut and Quick Revive. Those are going to be the two main things you have to do. You don't have to have others, pretty much, because all others is pretty much fastness, and just dexterity, and just, quickness and stuff. So, yeah, you just gotta learn how to do all that kind of stuff just by yourself. If you want to make a gun powerful, get double tap. If you're trying to buy time, get speed call-offs, things like that. If you want to run faster, stamp it up, things like that. But, again, Quick Revive and Juggernaut. First I'm going to go over Quick Revive. Quick Revive is confusing to people because it's different in multiplayer and single player. Single player, it pretty much just flat out. In multiplayer, it just revives players quicker, which is pretty important. That's pretty good, I guess. And then there's in single player. Single player, it's pretty powerful to people because it gives you 3 more lives, and people are like, oh my gosh, why aren't you doing it right now? Oh my gosh. But quick revive is not that good. If you die once and you get it back again, you might die it again, unless you get quick Juggernog. Juggernog is pretty much the savior. It's everywhere. It's the best. It's the best perk. It makes your strength like ×3 pretty much. You are the Man of Steel pretty much. You are pretty powerful, but not that powerful. Like if a zombie hits you, it's not gonna be like it's gonna kill you. It'll just like you can be hit a couple times, but then go back, and then you be hit by a zombie a couple times, and you still won't die. Then you go back. That's what kind of Juggernog is, and like you can't do without Juggernog pretty much. Juggernog is the most important perk, as I said earlier, and it's just something you need. Another thing I want to talk about training is like small and big places. Maps like Shangri-La, Moon, other maps like that. It's going to be hard. It's going to be really freaking hard for you to train because it has very small corners, pretty, doesn't really have Juggernog that early. That's kind of how hard it is. It's not that good. Those maps aren't that good to get to high rounds. Most people are actually trying to still get to high rounds than that. Like, a world record for Moon is like, I don't know, 170. World records, I want to talk about more now. World records, there used to be a time in the World at War days when round 5 was a high round. And right now, like round 235 is a high round, pretty much. And it'll be pretty much impossible for people to say, even the good guys that's good at this. And really the rounds I get to is 60s, 50s, anything around there I pretty much get to. And, you just gotta try to force yourself to get to that round and try to see if you have time for you to get to that round. Because the game's gonna be over a minute. I mean, not a minute, an hour. If you're get on round 16, it's gonna be about an hour. Zombies is not that thing like, hey, I'm about to go, I'm gonna play some zombies. If you want to do that, go to Grief, Turned, do things like that. Because if you play this game of zombies, it's about, I want to check right now. It's been about, oh dang it, I don't know. I think it's just been about 15 minutes now. This whole game is 15. No, it's 7 minutes. Joking. 7 minutes, round 6. So, that seems quick, but more zombies come, and they're never going to be done. Until the reset comes, which no one knows what the reset is. It's pretty much if your console, PC, whatever, gets out of data and you can't really do anything else. And it's a struggle sometimes, like, it just shuts the game off and you can't go back in. Well, you can go back in, but it just like, it resets the whole thing. And Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 is a big difference, guys. It is a really big difference, and the reason for that is training, and damage is way crazier for that. It is just, you actually are more powerful in Black Ops 2 without Juggernog. It just is. It is. And then Black Ops 1, it is like 3 hits, you die. And then Black Ops 2, it's like 6 hits, you die. And so I don't know what they're kind of doing for Black Ops 3, if they're going to make it more powerful or decrease your damage. I don't know. But another thing is weapons. Weapons is important, and it is always going to be important. Strictly going to be important. Most people are going to say, hey, I should get this Galil to get to the high round. Hey, I should use this ray gun to the Galil. Don't use it, because you're going to lose all that ammo by 10 rounds. It's just going to be it, guys. You're not going to be able to do that, because the ray gun, I know it's the ray gun, there's lasers in it, and it looks powerful, but it really isn't. It really isn't. I can't really say what I'm going to say. But trust me, guys, when you're around 60, it takes forever to just get one kill with the ray gun. And pack a punch too. Ray gun Mark II also gets pretty bad too. So you have to do lots of headshots with it to get kills. And, I'm not with that headshot. I'm not good at headshots, so, you need deadshot daiquiri for that. And, so, weapons you can use as wonder weapons. Wonder weapons is pretty much like Thunder Gun, Wonder Waff, what else? Staffs, things like that you have to use. But most people are asking, like, how do you get that? You just gotta find YouTube videos on YouTube like this to get it. Mostly, Thunder Gun is pretty much mystery box. And, so yeah, wall weapons aren't gonna help you guys. Like, most times I see world records and then they get to high rounds because they use the wall weapons, and that's because they are actually just getting points for that and then getting them in a trap, which causes them to get to a high round. Kind of like the Dronin strategy, which I really like that strategy. I made to around about 50 on that, and it was pretty insane. I really wish I recorded that, but didn't have really that much time. But, oh yes, I get the M1927 in this, and it is just so good. Most of the time, guys, I do challenges, and as you can see, like, in one of my old videos, I did a challenge where I did a starting room challenge. You can force yourself to do challenges, guys. I don't care if you're new or you're an old player. You can do challenges whenever you want. You can do no perk challenge, no power challenge. You can do no wonder weapon challenge. I mean, it's okay. You can do it by yourself. Multiplayer, you just gotta kind of argue with friends saying that you're gonna do this, because people I was like, you gonna do a first room challenge? They're like, no, we don't want to do that. But first room challenges takes the most skill, because sometimes you just don't get perks. Sometimes you do get perks, and sometimes it's very challenging for you to get perks. Like the Shangri-La, you gotta get the monkeys when they get the power up, and you gotta avoid the zombies and try to get the random perk. And if you don't, you get something like a carpenter. That's how hard it is. And it's in a very small starting room, and people make it around, I don't know, 16 in it, and you could call it's pretty amazing, because they're only using the M14. And most of you guys, what I'm kind of doing right now, I'm not really buying anything. I had the pistol since round 6. And most people are like, you're crazy, you can't do that. And, most of the time I just train, because I train, not train like the thing I was talking about earlier, but like, you just gotta keep on training for you to actually, not use that much guns. Don't waste all your points on early round, because, I say that's pretty stupid. I don't say, hey, you should waste all of it on these doors on round 4. You should just buy some doors and then be able to get enough points at some round. I mean, sometimes you just gotta find where. I should make a multiplayer, how to do this in multiplayer, because it's challenging, because there's gonna be point whores, and there's gonna be trollers, there's gonna be every one of that. You just gotta stay away from everybody in this game, and zombies pretty much. Only if you're reviving people. It's just I can't explain this game. It's just, solo is easier than multiplayer. So, I'm going to end this video at 15 minutes, because I don't really know what to do. Else, I'll make a part 2 of this, and show you guys more of what to do. Of course, to have more tutorials, like how to get the Wonder Fist. Not Wonder Fist, but I forgot what it's called. I think it's called the Wonder Fist. And videos like that. So please subscribe, guys. Please like and comment. And I'm thinking of getting a capture card soon. I just need some help knowing how to use it. And I think I'm getting a laptop in December. But that's what one of my family members said today. And so, but I'm sharing it with someone. So, that may be hard to. But, anyway, guys, see you guys later. Goodbye.